Hey guys, thanks for coming to the channel. Welcome to all my overthinkers, over planners, but not over travel. I love it, love it, love it. If you are an overthinker, I want to know about it. Just put it in the comments. Like if there's something that you just are like, I don't know if I should be thinking about this so hard. I just want to know what it is. Like, do you overthink the food choices, your restaurants? Do you overthink your accommodations, like what your hotel is going to look like? I just want to know what your main thinking things are. But just like the title said, this is all about one of my favorite videos, and honestly one of my first videos for this channel, which was probably one of the top viewed videos. So you guys asked me about it again, so I decided I'm going to do another video that is updated all about what to expect on your Viking cruise. So let's get into it. If you haven't already and you are planning a Viking cruise or some other really big, amazing trip, and you need to have a travel partner that's going to think like you think and give you those inside tips, this is the channel to subscribe to. So if you haven't already, if you would subscribe to the channel so you can stay in the loop when I post new videos, that would be great. This is the time. Okay, so what to expect on your Viking cruise. Depending on when you are watching this video, you were probably like me when you have just decided to book and you have paid your deposit, you have paid your money, and you are on your way, getting ready to put that date on the calendar. And now you start the thinking. So I wanted to give you the top 5 things that are on my list of what you can expect on your Viking cruise. All right. So first things first, I wanted to just address some of the things that were on the top of my mind. And the very first one is, even though you've heard so many amazing things about Viking, if you're like me, when you started to do a little bit of research, one of the top things that came to mind is, what makes it worth the money? And are you going to really have a good time? And I think that's the biggest thing about vacation, right? Is how do you like to vacate? And are you going to have a good time? So I like to just let you guys know about what to expect on the Viking cruises. The biggest thing that you can expect is that everything really is top notch. It really is. So I really truly believe that when I say things are top notch, and you guys can come back and tell me, but I feel like I have really high standards for things, and I'll tell you why I believe that. Because I have a lot of friends that I will ask them, hey, did you enjoy that movie? And they'll tell me they did, and I go watch it, and I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't really like that. Or they'll say, oh my gosh, this is the best restaurant I've ever been to. And I'll go to the restaurant, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. So I have maybe two friends where when they give me a recommendation, if they say it's top notch, it's also my version of top notch. Okay. So saying that, even with all of the information I had seen in the past about Viking, I still wasn't sure if it was going to be my version of top notch. Okay. So I say all that to say that Viking cruise really is a 5-star experience. So you can expect to have a 5-star experience. If you are using my criteria so we can like gauge what is 5-star, here are some of the things that I look for. 1, the experiences that are included are actually really, really strong, well done experiences. I wasn't expecting that. I know that a lot of times people will say things that are included way back. I think one of my first cruises was like a carnival cruise when I was younger. And of course they say it's included. I've done so many all-inclusive vacations, have never found an all-inclusive vacation that I've enjoyed. Just always thought that there were like penny pinches and things that were just not really the high level of experience. Viking cruise, all included, top notch. That means you actually want to eat on the boat. You actually enjoy the food. You actually enjoy the drinks. Things are not watered down. It's everything that they say it's going to be. That is something you can expect. So I really like that. As far as the excursions, same thing. For me, my husband is the same way. Whenever we hear that something is included, we immediately think we've got to upgrade it. I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, do you guys agree? Like sometimes you hear that, and depending, right? Sometimes you're hoping things are going to be included, but I'm just being honest because you guys want to hear, that's why you're on this channel. And so with the Viking cruises, when they say that the excursions are included, the very first thing I thought is I want to see what the paid excursions are, because there's no way that the included excursions are going to be good. I was wrong. The included excursions are actually good. If you want to know why I think that they're good, send me a note and I'll send you or do another video on those. But I was really pleased with the included excursions. They were very thorough. They were not just the walking tours that you feel like were just ones that you could do on your own. They included transportation. Transportation was really a big thing for some of the locations because, I mean, it may have been an hour getting somewhere, or it may have been hard to get there because it required like a boat. So the included excursions actually were kind of like worth the money. Well, they were free, but you get the point. Nothing is free. Just because it's included does not mean it's free. So I was very impressed with that. So those are a couple of the things that right off the bat, you can expect a really good experience. One of the things about for those of you guys who drink, one of the biggest things that you're probably going to go back and forth on is should you pay the extra money for the drink package? On our first cruise, we didn't add the drink package on. And I will say this, you don't have to add the drink package in advance. If that's something that you decide the very first night at dinner that you want to add the drinks, the unlimited or the higher level drinks package, you can do that the very first night. So don't feel like you have to like make that decision ahead of time. I will say I was completely comfortable with including or not including the drink package, but we did decide to include it. And the biggest things that you can expect on that is that you do get better choices of the wine. If you are a wine drinker at dinner, they actually like switch out the glasses and you get more options. I found that I really couldn't drink anymore. That was just me. And I'm actually a pretty decent drinker. So I got to a point where I couldn't even think of anything else I wanted to drink, but I definitely made my money back in terms of like adding the drink package. It did not get wasted on me. So I will say, just to set expectations about drinks included or adding the wine package, you do not have to add the higher level drink package in order to have plenty of alcohol during the trip. Sometimes people are making that decision because they feel like they're not going to have what they want or need. Absolutely not the case. The biggest benefit of adding the drink package is that you get higher level choices. But as far as having adequate amount, that is all included. So your expectations will be met on that. So here are a few of the tips and some of the things that you can expect on your Viking cruise around food, drinks, and excursions. And I'm going to have another video on what to expect as far as the ship and the onboard entertainment. Thanks. And if you want to get those videos and you haven't already subscribed, here is your chance. Thanks.